What's up, everyone? It's Chicks in the Office with Ria Fran, giving you that Friday energy on a Friday. Happy Friday, everybody. We're getting into the weekend. How are we feeling on this fun Friday?
Oh, you tried.
That's all I could come up with.
Fun Friday?
It was fun?
Yeah. Flirty Friday.
What the hell? I couldn't think of anything else.
You just went with fun Friday.
Boring.
I will say.
That was boring.
Been there when my my college freshman year orientation, my freshman dorm, go around at the whole, pick an adjective with your name, starts with the same letter. Fun, Fran. Yeah.
That's what you went with?
That's what I came up with.
Damn.
Yeah.
Well, how am I supposed to judge when I just did the same thing?
I know.
It actually reminds me of this. It's just F words now that we're on it.
Yeah.
When I would go to acting class, sometimes my teacher would change up the exercise before the rest of the class. It would always be something different. And one time we all sat in a circle and we had to go around and say like a word that we really don't like and why. And I was like in 6th or 7th grade and I was like, failure. Which was like so deep. But I don't even, and I kind of just like made something up on the spot. My teacher was like,
you hit him with
why?
Failure. Wow.
Why failure? Like, you're so young.
Shock.
And I was like, well, this kid in my class told me I was a failure. And she kept pressing, being like, why? Why did he tell?
Yeah.
And then I'm just sitting there making up this entire
story.
You just
lied.
I just lied because I was like, this kid told me I was a failure in 6th or 7th grade. Like, this is not adding up.
Yeah, right.
So it really gets you on the spot.
It's just like, I'm a failure in gym class. I don't know. Like, I'm in middle school. I don't know.
Failure, like math is really not going well. And,
oh, gosh.
Well,
what is going to be fun? We are about 6 months away. I want to remind everybody that we will be at Lady World. We are so excited. Organized by our friends over there at the Lady Gang. Kelty, Becca, Jack. Can't wait to see everybody. They have an amazing lineup of performances, podcasts, activities, games,
balloon animals, games for kids.
Yeah. There's so much fun stuff. It really is. Ariana's gonna be there. You got Lauren and Cam from Love Is Blind, Stassi, us, Caitlin Bristow. There's so many. It's gonna be so much fun, and then some great musical stylings from. That's going to feature members of NSYNC, O-Town, BB Mac, Ryan Cabrera, Mark McGrath from Sugar Ray. It's going to be so much fun. Daytime activities, yoga, makeup tutorials, crafting, pickleball, even an exclusive celebrity gifting suite. And if we know how those gals work over there at Lady Gang, it's going to be spectacular to the nines, really.
It's going to be amazing.
Our day is Sunday, so we're super excited. We get really, save the best for last.
Of course.
The best show on earth goes last.
Well,
of course.
duh.
That's of course. So you don't want to miss it. September 26th weekend, 26th to the 28th, down in Florida. You can go to ladyworld.co to see all the details. And if maybe you're already coming, great. But if not, get your tickets and come on down and hang out with us. I think it's going to be a ton of Fun.
Oh, it all ties back together. There you go. There you have
is
it.
for friends who do stuff together. U is for you and me. N is for anywhere and anytime at all down here in the deep blue sea.
Yeah, I was going to put a little spin with like a podcast studio.
Down here with my best buddy. What is this? What down here? I feel like I'm singing it wrong.
I think it's down here in the deep blue sea.
Blue sea?
Yeah.
I wasn't sure about that. Because then when Plankton sings it changes.
F is for fire.
That burns down the whole town. U is for uranium. Bombs. N is for no survivors. Oh, yeah, down here in the deep blue sea. Okay, thank God.
Yeah, you got that one right.
Yeah. Plankton. Good. Just like some things you'll never forget. Like the fun song I'll be able to sing for the rest of my life.
That and Krusty Crying. Yeah. But I won't do it to people because I can do it full out. How else are you feeling?
The campfire song, that one too. I'm good. I'm a tad under the weather. A tad. like, I'm not full blown sick, but
just a little bit.
just enough where it's irritating.
Yeah. Please tell us more.
But my sty's healing.
Thank God.
Yeah, that's looks like it's getting a
Hallelujah.
little bit better. So that feels good. It doesn't hurt. Like, you know, like when it first starts, it hurts.
Right.
So I'm past that. And yeah, that's about it for little old Fran. Did some more organizing in my apartment. Absolutely thrilled. Absolutely thrilled. My bathroom looks amazing.
It looked
really
good.
Oh, Joe almost screamed when he came home from work. He was like, oh my God, this entire whole thing looks so different. And it does. Looks really, really good. And we put up a new shelf and we put all our books on it. And Molly from Heart and Company, she color coded the books.
Mm-hmm.
And
I noticed that.
oh
I was
my
wow.
God. It is like, I just sat on my couch and watched her do it. And she was like a machine, like just like move, like a like just moving them all in the right places and moving it. And I was mesmerized. And now I just I'm like sitting on the couch. And I'm just looking at the books. I'm like, God, this is so satisfying.
It's beautiful. It looks so good.
satisfying to look at.
Mm-hmm.
So that was nice. Put a couple new pieces of art on the wall. Nothing crazy, but zhuzhing it up a little bit, getting organized. A little spring cleaning.
Nice. Nothing better than an organized home.
It really is. I feel much more at peace.
It is.
When I left for work today, I was like, ugh. Like I looked back at my living room and went, ugh. It feels so nice.
It feels so much better.
Oh, it really does.
Last week we did a big spring cleaning, like really top to bottom, and there's no better feeling than being at work and not having in the back of your head like, oh, I need to clean this when I get home, or oh, I need to do that when I get home.
Yep.
Which is what was happening for weeks. Yep. And when we finally did it all last week, I was like, oh. And then you go through the mode where you're like, we're keeping it like this. We're keeping it like this. We have to keep it like this.
Totally.
And it's so hard to keep it like that, but you really try. You're like, we have to keep it this way.
I was impressed though when they came back, they looked at my closet because they were like, oh, is your closet still look good? And it does. It does. I've really kept my closet the exact same. And so that was thrilling. Mm-hmm. I was like, oh, I feel like I've at least done a good job doing that. So that's nice. But no, the bathroom is going to be the real test. Like, I'm so excited for how it is now. Will it stay like that? Hopefully.
Yeah, we can all hope.
Hopefully.
Yeah.
But I think I just have to remind myself, go back and look at the pictures and be like, it needs to stay like this.
Right. It's the feeling. You have to remember the feeling that's inside of you that cleanliness brings.
Yep.
I feel you. I'm like, every day I get home, I'm like, to myself.
Yeah.
I'm like, hang your jacket up.
Like, I know.
Do not put it on the chair. Hang your jacket up.
Don't put it on the chair.
Like, I have to remind myself to do that. I'm like, don't be lazy right now. You can just hang it up in this very moment. You have to like give yourself that courage.
Yeah, you do. Take that 4 seconds to walk to the closet and
like,
put it on the hanger.
It's really not a big deal if you just go hang it up right now. I have to tell myself these things.
Oh yeah, but we're gonna get a big faux spring pop here. It's gonna be like 80 degrees on Saturday.
I know, we're getting like a faux
like it's just a really random day that's going to be 75 degrees.
I know. There's always that one day that's in February or March that is fucking 70-something degrees.
And for it to be a Saturday, the kids are going to be out and about.
I know.
Out and about.
Things are going to get popping on Saturday. You can feel it in the air.
You're walking around the West Village. Look out. You won't be able to walk into a single bar. It's going to be so packed. The windows are all going to be open. Mm-hmm. Everybody's going to be inside, outside. The basketball is going to be playing.
It's funny you said West Village because I literally said to Matt that we should go somewhere in the West Village in the afternoon on Saturday.
Yeah.
Because I was like,
you and everybody else is going to have that idea.
I know. Exactly. Right? And you think you're the only one, but you're not because everyone has the same idea. Also, a reminder, we will be in Florida next week on Thursday and Friday for all the people in Tampa and Fort Lauderdale. Tampa, we're going to be at 511 Franklin at the bar from 6 to 8 p.m. Thursday, April 3rd. And then on Friday, we will be at the Shorely at Marina Village in Fort Lauderdale, 4 to 6 p.m. Now, we know. Well, a lovely listener informed us because we didn't know, and now we do.
Yeah.
That Tortuga is happening that weekend.
Yeah.
So if you're going to Tortuga and you want a place to go drink while you're there, come to the Shorely. And if you're not, we've heard that you'll still be able to get there, so please come.
So we've been told. We ran it up the flagpole, and it seems like there wasn't a lot of concerns from the higher ups.
Yeah, so
of logistically how that's going to work. So come on down.
Come hang with us. Great. We're going to be drinking some Rum Haven. It's going to be amazing and fun and delicious. So come see us in Florida next week, Thursday and Friday. I have exciting news. I'm going to be a boy aunt ×2.
Oh, yeah.
My brother and his wife are expecting a little boy.
So exciting.
Yes, very, very exciting
Another
news.
little boy.
Adding more to the family.
Luca's going to have a best pal.
I know. Luca's going to have a little cousin to hang out with, which is super exciting. The family's very excited, but we were joking with my parents because I was like, listen, very exciting for everybody. Do not expect this from Matt and I. That we will be, it's going to be some time before we have kids. We're not
jumping on.
We're not jumping into kids right away. We're going to have some time.
Because both your brother and your sister are pretty.
No, my sister was.
Well, your sister was
a little bit.
Yeah,
probably 2 years or year and a half.
Yeah,
yeah. There was whatever. It wasn't too long, but it wasn't like right away.
Right.
My brother and my sister-in-law got married in November.
Yeah.
So theirs was kind of immediate. And I gave everyone the warning. I was like, do not expect this. That is not. But they were like, no, we want a break. So we're happy to hear. And they were like, we also need a break.
Yeah. That's fair.
But super exciting.
So great.
I can't wait to have a little nephew again, another nephew. I'm like
the Chiffo line.
Yeah, I'm like a true aunt right now, you know?
You think they'll go with the family name?
They are.
Oh yeah, it has to be.
It doesn't have to be,
but
no,
they will.
They are, but it doesn't have to be.
Yeah.
Which I think is another reason why they were all excited.
Right, just you cross that off because then it's it continues.
Right.
It continues on.
I don't know why.
That's like my brother. I'm like, JB, I'm right now.
Lots of pressure.
Certainly single, but it's like this is it really. You got if you want the John Mariano to continue, it goes through him.
Mm-hmm. Lots of pressure. Yeah, they were taking guesses. They didn't do like a big, reveal, but they were taking guesses of what people thought. And I was like, I was wrong about my sister. So I'm going to make a guess, but I think it's going to be wrong. Like I was like, I'm making a guess. I'm going to say it's a girl, but I actually think it's a boy, but I'm going to say the whatever. And everyone really thought it was a girl. So it was it was a surprise. They were happy either way though.
Yeah.
They were like, whatever. But super exciting news.
Very exciting.
Adding another cutie to the mix. Can't wait. Cannot wait. And that's really, went to the dentist yesterday and got a cleaning. Yeah. I'm feeling my shiny teeth that sparkle. Just like
that's another one. Chip Skylark.
Yeah. Or
who will be at Lady Gang,
actually,
I think.
what?
Lady World.
Chip Skylark?
Well, isn't Chip Skylark voiced by the guy from... Oh, no, he's Backstreet Boys. Right?
That would have been a really weird full circle moment if Chip Skylark...
No, Chris Kirkpatrick. Chris Kirkpatrick is in sync.
And he's going to be at Lady World?
I think he might.
What the hell?
I think he might. He just might.
To add another... Teeth song to the mix though.
Yeah.
I was reminded.
Yes. Music by Chris Kirkpatrick of NSYNC.
Chip Skylark's gonna be at Lady World. I can't believe we came full circle
full
like
circle.
that.
Sorry about it. I took you off track.
No,
that
okay.
was me.
The other Teeth song. I got beef between my teeth. It would be the wait. If
I don't know this one.
Had floss, Sweet Life.
Oh,
I
yes.
can't eat a lento without my dental floss.
Honestly, that's the soundtrack to your life.
It is. I fucking love floss. She was like...
You do love to floss.
Yeah, the hygienist was like, how often do you floss? And I was like,
honey, too often.
I was like, I honestly do. I was like,
yeah,
I'm not lying to you right now, honey. And it feels so good to say that. It feels so good to not lie and be like, no, I fucking do floss. Yeah, I do. So yeah, that was really
wonderful.
My day yesterday.
And now we're headed into a beautiful weekend. No, I don't know why this just popped into my mind, but did your brother's foster dog get adopted?
No. He actually just said that he has until Monday to decide if he's going to keep him or not. Which all of a sudden now he's
countdown is on.
Waiting, or now I don't know what happened that now he's maybe going to keep him, but
maybe going to.
He's been really bad about posting because you got to show the people.
You got to get you got to get him out there.
gotta advertise.
Utilize Murray's
Seriously,
fame.
I mean,
like Murray, I haven't seen one Harold
he
video.
He should be all over Murray's page, and I don't see enough of him.
Maybe
I do see the foster dog that your mom has.
Yeah, Baylor.
Maybe he's keeping.
But Baylor's also still up.
Yeah,
right.
But maybe he's keeping Harold to himself.
Yeah, that's what.
Yeah, right. Because he wants to keep
Harold.
Him. Yeah.
Yeah. No, I mean I love Harold, but I think that my brother's ready to have a dog. I don't think.
Look, there, there's a lot of people out there that you think that, and then they figure it out. They figure it out. It's like
yeah,
culture shock, but then they figure it out. You have to. You gotta take care of the dog. Yeah.
But yeah, we'll see.
You know what? You know what Joe said? I finally made my best argument for getting a dog.
What?
Was that it would bring so much more structure to my life.
Like it would make you.
Yeah,
do
like
things?
I was like, think about how I would have to, be up, moving, doing these things to the dog, put me on a much better schedule than I'm on
the
right
dog
now.
would put you into a routine.
Yes.
Yeah.
And he was like, that's the best argument you've made so far.
It's true.
It is true.
It is true.
It is so true. So, yeah, still working on that.
Yeah. I'm actually wearing a Dachshund hat right now.
You are?
For 47 brand. Ever so often I have to remind, I got a message the other day, where's Norman? And I feel like I always, ever so often I have to give an update on the podcast.
Yeah, right.
Norman is with my parents. Norman is living his best life.
Yeah.
And I always have to remind people that when I moved back home to Long Island, I didn't want, then Norman got so attached to having land that, not land, but a big backyard,
Norman,
big house.
it's like that scene from White Lotus where she's like, I can't live that lifestyle.
No, literally though, I didn't want to put him back into an apartment without a terrace or something.
At this age, I can't go back to an apartment.
Yeah. But Norman right now is with my parents in Florida.
Yeah.
So he's having.
That's really where he lives his best life.
Really living his best life.
Are we going to see them next week or no?
Yeah. Do you want them to bring Norman?
I mean, why not? Wait, are they going to come?
Yeah.
To the bar? Wow.
Yeah, they are.
Look at that.
They'll be in Fort Lauderdale.
Yeah, they will. Maybe they'll bring.
I invited my parents. I don't know if they're gonna come.
How far is where they are?
Extra half hour from where. It's like an hour from Ria's parents, and then an extra half hour from an hour and a half from my parents, more ish, give or take.
Should we tell Trent to come by? Where's Trent?
Should my parents pick up Trent?
Should I text Trent and be like, my parents can drive you? They live.
Are they coming though, your parents?
No, but Trent doesn't know that.
Well, we can just tell Trent. My parents.
Trent's got a car.
Well, the last time my parents were with Trent, remember they were like, we're gonna hang out in Florida, and I was like, and Trent's not gonna hang out with you in Florida.
Yeah.
That's not gonna happen.
No.
Hey, maybe we can bully him into coming.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Probably not.
But
we'll see.
I'm just envisioning the way, the text that he would read and be like, all these words I don't like.
I'm just going to text him. You in Florida next week?
Yo, you around next week? They're probably not. It's like golf.
It is. We're in golf season right now for sure.
Probably not around. Well, anyways, we hope to see your faces in Florida, Tampa, Fort Lauderdale. We'll see you there with Rumhaven. And it's time to get into the rest of the show. We're going to be talking about rumors that Sydney Sweeney and her fiancé have maybe called off the engagement, and things are a little rocky right now. Billie Eilish dating Nat Wolff, potentially.
Maybe.
Wow. And Brian Austin Green and MGK seem to be feuding a little bit.
Not good.
We also have interviews with the Camp Rock cast members and Big Time Rush. Both are short interviews. We were allotted a certain amount of time on stage, but
we wanted to put them out there.
Yeah. Why not?
For everybody, because we had them.
So why not share them with the world?
And we put them out there.
Yes, and we have a great game of trivia, so let's get into the topics. Making it in time for McDonald's breakfast is just the best feeling. Maybe you woke up late, but not too late. You actually made it in time right before the buzzer. And you go, oh my God, that means I can get McDonald's breakfast. What are you going to get? Are you going to get a McGriddles? You're going to get a McMuffin? You're going to get some hotcakes? Whatever it is, it's time to wake up for McDonald's breakfast. Don't get just one hash brown. You got to get two. One for your sandwich and one to enjoy solo. You don't want to miss out. Make sure you are waking up in time for McDonald's breakfast, because breakfast comes first. So wake up. It's time for McDonald's breakfast. So there are rumors that Sydney Sweeney and her fiancé have called off the engagement, and they are not officially split up as of now, but it seems like things may be heading in that direction.
It seems like they're headed down that path for sure. It's not looking good.
Yeah, it was reported that, with her busy schedule, things always get tense when she has a lot going on, and, she gets very close with her co-stars, and she's very focused on that.
Yep.
And for Jonathan, her fiance, it maybe not be so good. So they're in a rocky place, it seems, right now. And in no rush to get the wedding plans back in talk.
No. Sydney and Jonathan have been having major issues but are not fully split. This was all told to Us Weekly. Things are not great, but they aren't throwing in the towel yet. They are working on their relationship but have called off the wedding for now. Sweeney and Jonathan were first linked in 2018, getting engaged 4 years ago. According to the source, all wedding plans have since come to a halt. They were supposed to get married this spring. The wedding is not happening. And imagine they were supposed to get married the same time as you. That would have been crazy.
That would be crazy.
Right? Just spring wedding. It could be possible.
Same date.
Yeah. The wedding is not happening and they aren't having further discussions about it. Sydney wanted to cancel everything and couldn't handle the stress. The Insider further tells us that most of Sweeney and Davino's issues surround the actress's packed production schedule. She has been very busy, extremely busy with work commitments. She doesn't have a lot of downtime, causes tension in their relationship. She's really focused on her career. Jonathan wishes they were able to spend more quality time together. Sweeney giving her full attention to her latest film and TV projects has also allegedly caused friction with him. And things are also always tense between them when she was promoting a movie because she has to, because she has to give her full attention to the project, and people always speculate about their relationship and Sydney being close to her co-stars. It's a tough dynamic for Jonathan. Shocking.
Yeah, I mean,
they're about to do it again for another movie.
Yeah,
so
you can only be so chill about that for so long until it happens every single movie. And
yeah,
I mean, listen, Sydney, she's dedicated into working and promoting her work as she should be. And if it's not going to work for her fiance, I mean, fine by him too. If he's like, hey, listen, these old things with your co-stars every single time, causing a little bit of tension, then they're just not meant to be together, And then she has to find somebody who is cool with that. And maybe he shouldn't be with an actress, if he's not cool with it.
Yeah, no, that's super fair. And somehow people notice, which is a crazy, I don't even know how this was noticed or figured out, or maybe people are just really stalking her activity, or I really don't know how one would even notice this. But there were headlines about it this week as well, that she had posted a, carousel of photos from the end of last year, and some are from a New Year's Eve party. And when she had posted them, there was a picture of her and her fiance kissing in the group of photos. That photo has since been removed. And people notice that somehow, which is a crazy thing to pick up on. But
yeah, how did people go back to her New Year's Eve slide and see a picture?
I don't know, maybe it's
on it.
Yeah, or maybe she doesn't post with him a lot, so maybe because of the rumor, someone was like, "Oh, let me go back to that photo of them kissing on New Year's." Because I feel like that's all she has of them together on her page. And then it was gone. I don't know.
And don't get me wrong. I'm a stalker in the sense of I look at people's social media pages like that where I'm like, ooh, what happened there? There's always those couples that maybe you followed from high school that all of a sudden you see they aren't posting together lately, and you're like, oh my God, did they break up? And you haven't seen them in 10, 15 years, and you're wondering, you went down that path. Or at least I've ended up on that path before.
Yep.
But... that's a good find by somebody else who thought to do it for Sydney Sweeney.
She did post a picture of her underwater in her pool today as well. Mm-hmm. People were like, oh, very, very freeing.
Right.
Release yourself.
She's a mermaid.
Yeah.
Just in the water.
Just with the wave. It's an incredible I don't know how you do that either. She looks incredibly good for being underwater. Nothing is...
Let me check this out.
Yeah, you'll have to go check.
Where did she post
check
this?
That one out. She looks extremely good for being underwater because that is a hard thing to master as someone who would jokingly take
2
photos.
million likes
in
3 hours.
Take photos in the pool with their friends underwater camera thinking that they like come out really cool, and then you see the pictures, you're like, oh my god, who is that monster?
Mm-hmm.
It's just terrifying.
Right. It's like
doesn't look like that.
It's a sea monster, not a mermaid.
Yeah.
Yes.
No, she's a mermaid.
Yeah.
Those pictures.
I bet if they were to do studies on her.
Noah's mesmerized. He hasn't looked up from his phone.
It's a video. It's a video.
It is.
So it's a long video. I want to make sure I watch it.
Why is this video 7 hours long?
Yeah. There's a
It's one of those videos you don't know if it looped or not. I'm just like, I'll
I'll watch it a couple times.
Is it over yet?
No, I bet if they were to do like a scientific study on Sydney Sweeney's body, they would find it to be like up there with, you know, the 1% of human beings, you know, just like everything about it, muscle wise, you know, body fat percentage.
She's jacked right now too because of that movie role she was doing. She's been working out. Like, she's crushing it for sure. And it looks like she may be making waves into single life.
No pun intended.
Let me tell you,
that was a very pun intended.
If Sydney Sweeney,
she's dipping her toes in single life.
Announced that she was single.
No,
Saturday.
Every average guy in New York City would have to go take a walk outside. They'd have to leave their desk.
I was gonna say on this
go walk outside, take a nice deep breath.
Right, on this Saturday sunny afternoon, if the news drops that Sydney Sweeney is single, people are gonna be acting like they have a shot. It's hilarious to think about.
Yep.
Like even Noah's over there, like Noah's like giddy thinking about Sydney Sweeney being single as if any of you would have a chance with her.
But it's just the same thing as like if Harry Styles were to come out and say, it's like, it's just nice to know, like that you could have this fantasy. Like obviously it's not realistic, but it's just nice to know. Like
Harry Styles
is single.
Is he?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Is he not right now?
I don't know.
I think he is single.
I think he is.
I get what you're saying. It's like when Pete Davidson's single.
I feel like he doesn't do it as much.
No,
but all the girls are like, oh my God, Pete. Like clearly all the girls are like, oh my God, Pete Davidson. It's not the same stature.
I don't think
Sweeney,
anyone
but
like
single Harry Styles post Olivia Wilde.
Yeah,
like people were like oh my God.
What guy is like the Sydney Sweeney of men? For like young women out there.
I mean, I don't know. I think Harry Styles is a good example, but he is single, so
like
I don't know.
But like, who's in a relationship? Who like if they were to
Timothy?
Timothy Chalamet.
It's obviously
if Timothy Chalamet, that is exactly it. If Timothy Chalamet and Kylie Jenner broke up, girls would be running around the West Village,
right?
The Lower East Side, actually, Times Square, where Timothy Chalamet hangs out.
Yeah,
and they would be like, "Oh my God, we have a shot with Timothy Chalamet."
Yeah, for sure.
And you know what's actually funny about Channing Tatum is that Channing Tatum, even how hot Channing Tatum is, he's always been in relationships that people really love. So it's actually the opposite. When he breaks up with someone, it's like, no, no one's ever like, yes.
Yeah. Well, I'm sure there are people who are like, yes, the real Channing Tatum super freaks.
Yeah. He's not a piece of meat, Olivia.
Yeah. Oh man. But yeah, so Sydney moving into a new era, perhaps.
Yeah. Everybody get excited.
Yeah.
Get excited. Noah's like, look at Noah's whole body language changed. He's
completely.
Fuck.
It's the biggest I've seen him smile in days.
Honestly, he's been a little tense lately.
No, I mean, it's not just like someone check on my brother. Like
I was just gonna say, I bet JB is gonna be running around New York City this weekend.
Yeah, 100%.
Damn, that's pretty funny. Moving on, Billie Eilish, not so single apparently. Maybe, allegedly, she was seen with Nat Wolff.
Aren't they just like
car
best
pictures?
friends?
Yeah, people do say that they have been friends for a really long time, but allegedly they were seen being very affectionate.
I feel like that's been the case too, though. Like they're the type of weird like guy girlfriend where they'll like be like wrestling in bed with each other.
They're like a Jesse Solomon and Sierra.
Yeah. It's like I've always seen that, and like, initially I thought the same thing, but I guess they're just like really.
No, it is true.
It's brother
and everyone
sister.
they have been seen around together a lot recently, and everyone like all the comments are always like, guys, relax, they're best friends. But it's gotten some traction because some insiders spoke to Page Six who saw them. And said they were very affectionate while bar hopping around New York gay bars, is the actual quote. The couple hit the town on Tuesday night, starting off the evening by watching their pal Andrew Scott appear in his buzzy one-man production of Vanya. And then Page Six was told they did their rounds in the East Village, starting out at Alan Cummings' Club Cumming and finishing up at neighborhood mainstay The Phoenix. So they were out for, a good portion of the evening. Waited in the car for about 20 minutes for a group of about 5 friends to arrive to Club Cumming. Source told Page Six at The Phoenix they were playing pool and were affectionate. The Spy even claimed they overheard Wolff telling a patron that he and the bad guy singer were an item. Interesting.
I can see they're the type of people that they just are going to start telling people they're dating to fuck with them.
Yeah, that's
I could
so
see that
true.
too.
Rumors about them dating have been swirling for months. Nat and his brother Alex opened for Eilish on the U.S. leg of her Hit Me Hard and Soft tour. And buzz about them dating intensified last week when they were spotted quietly leaving the iHeartRadio Music Awards. A source close to Eilish, however, insisted that they are close friends, nothing more. Billie is affectionate with all of her friends. So
I'm just happy that the Naked Brothers are still around.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because their star could have shot up high and landed really quickly. They could have been a shooting star.
Crazy car.
Crazy car.
Yeah.
Yeah, they could have been up
Real
and down.
Nickelodeon heavy up for us today. SpongeBob. Fairly Odd Parents.
Yep. When
Big Time
Big Time Rush is on this episode.
Yeah. When did we do Fairly Odd Parents?
Chip Skylark.
Oh my God, right. Wow, it is Nickelodeon heavy.
I know. Naked Brothers Band. Speaking of.
Throw it at me. What reminded you of Naked Brothers Band?
Speaking of. The Drake Bell interview on Good Guys.
Yes.
Was so good.
Yeah.
I listened to part 2 this morning.
Oh, I didn't listen to part 2
Oh,
yet. I've
part
only
2
listened
is
to
out.
Part 1.
Part 2 is out.
When did part 2 come out?
I think this morning.
How long are the parts?
Like an hour.
Yeah, this one was 45 minutes, part 2. It was really, really good. I felt like something, it warmed my heart to listen to them kind of talk it out and hear where they were at these different points. And Drake was going through so much of the time that Josh didn't realize. And they're just reconnecting and kind of having these conversations about how great it was what they were doing and the Drake and Josh was and they were really, it does stand the test of time. And I was smiling ear to ear listening to them kind of redo some of the skits and the way it just came back to them so fast
the
with the
pajamas.
voices and the whole thing. And oh my God, it was so good. And I hope that they figure out a way to do something in that world again. I don't know what, but one of the top YouTube comments I saw, because it was just literally the top one, that was it was these two should host an episode of SNL. It would be amazing. And oh my God, it really would. It really, really would. Something in sketch comedy that they could possibly do again, it would be amazing. Their chemistry is just off the charts. Even them just sitting there and not having really spoken that much. And they did say that they had gotten lunch just to kind of not make it the podcast really the first time that they were, sitting and talking. But it just comes back instantly.
It does. I felt that way when I watched part 1. And it is really interesting, to hear about the different perspectives of, obviously, we know Drake was going through an incredibly hard time, the abuse that was being done to him. And on the other side of that, Josh is a 14-year-old kid who feels maybe out of place, and he feels like this other kid that he seems to be really cool in his head is ignoring him and doesn't want to be friends with him, and beating himself over that. But meanwhile, Drake is going through all of this and he didn't know about that. And it's just it goes to show you, you just really never know what people are going through, what they could be dealing with on their own, and they're not talking, and you think it's about you, but it really has nothing to do with you. And as kids, a lot to put on themselves. It's just still, so crazy that Drake went through all of that, and what Josh went through, and everything. To hear their perspective on it all was extremely interesting. And you're right, their chemistry is still it was oh
it's
my
so
God,
good.
It goes back in time, you're watching Drake and Josh again, and the Amanda Show, and they would do those sketches. I thought it was probably healing for both of them to talk to each other, and also good that they kind of chatted. And I also thought Ben asking questions as a fan Because I saw people being like, should this have just been Josh and Drake alone? But then Josh was like, Ben is such a big fan.
Yeah.
He can ask questions that as from like a fan point of view,
right.
of like somebody who grew up watching
No,
the
I
show.
thought it worked perfectly because he did. And in those moments, like that Drake and Josh are really talking and having like he let him have those full conversations and was asking questions when it was appropriate.
Right.
So I thought it worked really, really well. I honestly, they kind of ended it and were like, oh, like, maybe, hopefully we can like do this again. I was like, yeah, I really hope they do.
Yeah,
he should, because the stories that they have are so great, and even just some of the experiences Drake has had post and you know, places he's lived and trips he's gone on and all these things that you haven't really gotten to hear about are fascinating. So it was really good.
Yeah, and I think that they all did a really good job of letting each other talk.
Yeah,
like you know, letting themselves find the point that they wanted to make while taking different avenues to get there. You know, like maybe they get sidetracked, but they always end up answering the question. I thought was really interesting. So it was really good and really interesting.
Drake and Josh really does stand the test of time. It is so fun.
The story about Justin Bieber being like, now that's a show. I don't know why I could like see that or hear that happening.
And he's right.
But back to the Naked Brothers Band.
Naked Brothers Band. Yeah. I wasn't really. It was past my time a little bit for Naked Brothers Band as a TV show.
Oh, I love the Naked Brothers.
Brothers Band was
I didn't watch too much of it. It was I heard some of the songs.
Yeah, it was on the same time as like when I was into Nickelodeon. But I thought they were going to be like a passing thing. Like you weren't going to hear about the Naked Brothers Band in 2025.
I feel like they kind of were like off the radar for a while, and then they just both started appearing.
They did.
In
Well,
movies.
now Nat and Alex do a lot of other stuff and acting. Like they've really gotten in. Like Nat's done a ton of stuff.
Wasn't one of them in Dunkirk? Am I making that up?
Or
was it
so.
1917?
No, one of them was in the Boston bombing movie.
Yeah. But I'm pretty sure Nat Wolff.
I think Nat was
maybe in one of those movies I just said.
I feel like was it Oppenheimer?
Oh.
I think it was maybe.
Well, Josh Peck was in Oppenheimer.
Josh Peck was in his, yes.
Huh. Am I just totally making this up?
You might be.
Did you start watching The Studio, by the way, Ria?
I did. I watched the first 2 episodes last night.
I
really like it.
Yeah.
I love like a show that has cameos like
that's
that.
Awesome.
When I saw Scorsese, I was like, what?
Yeah.
Movie-wise, yeah, maybe. He did a bunch, like he did Fault in Our Stars, Paper Towns.
Oh, Alex Wolff was in Oppenheimer.
Alex Wolff.
Okay,
not
that
Nat.
makes so much sense.
Okay.
Alex Wolff was in Oppenheimer.
Yeah, yep.
And that's probably what I'm thinking of.
It's so crazy that I like can't envision Alex Wolff. Like Nat Wolff, I feel like I've seen so much more and I accept his current age. Mm-hmm. But like, and when I think of Nat Wolff, I picture him in his as he looks now.
Wait, who's older?
Nat. And when I think of Alex, I still picture like young
Alex Wolff.
And when I see 27-year-old Alex, I'm like, that's not him.
I know. I can't believe we're the same age.
Yeah.
Because when watching Naked Brothers Band, I always thought he was younger than me. You know, like I always thought that I was older than.
Right. Like, this is just not what I'm envisioning when I think of Alex Wolff.
No, he's a grown man.
He is. He really is. So yeah, they were doing. I don't think I even realized that they were opening for
Billie Eilish. Yeah, so maybe they're just friends. Maybe they're not dating because if they were opening and they were dating,
about right.
That seems it could be
right.
It could be just friends.
They would make it for an adorable couple though, and who knows? Maybe somebody did hear. Like, I don't know. This insider said he or she claimed they heard Nat Wolff saying they're an item.
Is that like a thing you say? We're an item? Like
no, that wasn't a direct quote. That wasn't a direct quote. And who knows?
We're going steady.
It wasn't a direct quote. Who knows what he actually said? It just made it. I guess what he said made it seem like they were an item.
Yeah. No.
So, who knows?
No big deal. We're going steady right now.
Yeah.
We're a thing. Yeah. I don't know. Moving on.
They'd be a cute couple, but they do seem like they are just very close friends.
Last topic. Brian Austin Green and MGK seem to be feuding. Okay, it looks like MGK DM'd Brian Austin Green.
Yeah.
And Brian Austin Green shared that DM on his Instagram story.
Not good, guys. I don't know what.
I think Brian Austin Green took offense to MGK calling him a child actor.
He did. He absolutely did.
I don't think Brian Austin Green liked
No.
the avenue in which MGK went with his insults, being called a child actor.
Of all the things that he said in the message, too, it was like child actor is maybe the least offensive, but he did.
It's just those one things that really hit home,
so
the child actor.
I don't know what's going on, and I haven't really been following too much of what's been going on with MGK and Megan Fox. I know that they had separated, and it felt like that was kind of the situation, but he DM'd Brian Austin Green, MGK did, and wrote, "Stop asking when our child is going to be born. You the feds," rat emoji, cop emoji. "Quit calling TMZ and focus on that apology you owe me for speaking on my name in public. You chose the wrong one to fuck with with Mr. Child Actor. Go back to cereal commercials." Brian Austin Green then reshared it. He laughing face emojis. He wrote, "I didn't know child actor was something bad. Leo, careful. He may be coming for you next."
All right.
With more laughing emojis. I'll say, as far as comebacks go, not a great one from Brian Austin Green.
Brian Austin Green, that's actually a terrible one because Leonardo DiCaprio is known as one of the greatest actors of all time, exceeding his child actor resume.
Yeah, that was yeah.
Like Leo's acting transcends.
But
it didn't just stop there.
Yeah, Bag was trying to make a point of like, Leo's a child actor.
Yeah, but Leo's a child actor that then became an Oscar winner, right. Brian Austin Green.
Yeah.
I'm not on MGK's side here, but I'm also not in the camp that like MGK that Brian Austin Green had a good comeback.
Right.
I think, listen, we don't know what's going on between these two and why they're fighting. Brian Austin Green isn't denying calling TMZ or any of the such. Now, do I think Brian Austin Green probably has a right to know when they have their child because he has children with Megan Fox and they probably got to coordinate some situation,
right?
Co-parent situation. Yeah, he probably does have a right to know of when Megan Fox is giving birth to another child because he has children with Megan Fox and they got a co-parent.
Yeah.
Is he calling TMZ? I don't know. Maybe he's crossing the line. Maybe he's calling TMZ and then Brian Austin Green's crossing the line here. But I think both MGK and Brian Austin Green's exchange here is making me cringe all around. Everything MGK said to him and everything Brian said to him. Both ways, I think they both look like fools.
Yeah, it doesn't seem good because it also seems like MGK and Megan Fox have not been in communication. At least that's what, that was also the last TMZ report was from the end of January that said that things were not amicable between them as that date was getting closer. Page 6 wrote, last month, Brian Austin Green blasted MGK, quote, for implying he was in contact with Fox, despite TMZ reporting that the ex has closed all lines of communication as her due date neared. Bro, just be honest for once in your life, Green wrote on his Instagram stories after MGK slammed sources sharing info about his relationship. Stop caring so much about how you're perceived that you will try and drag other people. So it sounds like this has been going on for a little while now that he has publicly posted on social media about things that MGK has said, that it's like, oh, there were reports that they weren't talking. MGK denied that. And then like Brian Austin Green's like, be honest, bro.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I'm on like neither of their sides.
No, I don't really think there's a side to have.
I don't think there's a side to be on here.
Yeah,
I think
no,
that
it's just like, is Megan Fox you good? Like that's,
right, like somebody check on Megan Fox and make sure the men surrounding her aren't being dummies because this is what seems like's happening. Like you guys are bringing this public. Meanwhile, Megan Fox is carrying your child and other children. Like this doesn't need to be public. You're just adding more drama and causing chaos in your lives. So whether MGK messages him or not, childish.
Yeah.
But why is Brian Austin Green sharing that for the world to see?
Yeah.
You're just causing drama and chaos.
Right. And add an element of stress for your ex-wife too, like as she's about to. Literally, the rumor is that her due date is very soon. So it's like, oh, maybe don't post that on your Instagram story.
Have some consideration for the woman who is about to give birth, and you're just adding all this extra
mother of your 3 children.
Right. It's like, use your brain here. You should be thinking to yourself, this is probably going to cause Megan some more stress. Let me not. But clearly,
but he saw a child actor and just saw red.
Yeah, he thought cereal commercials. Leo was a child actor.
Child actor. He said, I'm screenshotting this one.
Leo was on Home Improvement.
Yeah.
Like what?
Yeah.
And also to dissect, because I think Brian is ridiculous for sharing this on his story, but to dissect MGK's message,
crazy.
You, the feds, quit calling TMZ. So basically he's telling him, like, you're a narc. Like, you're like, trying to find out when our baby's born so you can call TMZ and get this article out. Like, is Brian Austin Green being, first of all, I know I keep repeating his name, by the way, but
he is a three. He's a
three-namer, and you can't help it.
Yeah.
But is he getting money for telling TMZ when their baby's born? Because then that's a whole other set of issues we got there too. Is your child actor compensation not working?
I think MGK might just be lashing out and
childish behavior from these men.
Yeah.
These boys, I would call them.
For sure.
And just let Megan Fox be in peace, because this isn't helping that.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh gosh. This is icky behavior.
Yeah.
You know? You see both these men fighting, you go, unattractive.
No, completely.
She knows how to pick them.
Yeah, there's nothing attractive about either of this.
Yeah, no.
You know? Bad all around.
Bad for both of them, yeah.
For both, for sure. And that wraps up the topics.
They don't make it easy to buy concert tickets these days. You got to sign up for the pre-sale. You got to get in the queue. And by the time you get through, the best seats are probably gone. Going to a concert should be about the show itself, not waiting in a virtual line. You guys know how much that drives me crazy. Lucky for us, we have Game Time, the official ticketing partner of Barstool Sports. Game Time makes getting tickets faster and easier. Prices on the app actually go down the closer it gets to showtime. Plus, the Game Time Picks feature makes it even easier to find the great deals on seats you want. You can just pull up your chosen event and turn on the GT Picks setting at the top of the screen, or browse the best local Game Time Picks deals near you on your Game Time app homepage. There's some great college basketball on right now. Maybe you want to go check out those games. You want to go to the tournament in person. Check them out on Game Time. Or you got your eye on some concerts. I know for me, I've said it a million times, but I'm still watching for those Gracie Abrams tickets in July. The Jonas Brothers are going back on tour in August. So my eyes will be peeled checking those tickets on Game Time. So what are you waiting for? It is time to buy those tickets with Game Time Picks. Take the guesswork out of buying tickets with Game Time. Download the Game Time app, create an account, and use code CHICKS for $20 off your first purchase. Terms apply. Again, create an account and redeem code CHICKS for $20 off. Download the Game Time app today. What time is it? Game time.
We're about to get into our Camp Rock interview. Kind of the same thing with the Jonas Brothers, where we did 2 separate sessions with the Camp Rock cast members. These are both very, very similar, but we wanted to include both just in case we didn't touch on something in the first one that we did in the second, or vice versa, but they are very, very similar. So we're going to break them up into 2 separate sessions, but yeah, it could sound a little bit repetitive. All right, everyone, get loud. We're going to welcome to the stage Mdot, Anna Maria, and Meaghan Martin from Camp Rock.
Hi.
Yeah.
Hello.
Amazing.
What's up, JonasCon?
Hello.
What's up? Yeah.
How's everyone doing?
How are we feeling, guys?
Excited to be here.
Nostalgic?
Yes,
Yeah.
very.
Watching those moments back, what are the feelings? Does it take you right back?
I mean, does anyone want to look at their 15-year-old self? Because it's not,
Oh, you look great, Maggie. You look great.
I mean,
you look the same.
yeah,
So,
look the same.
you were iconic. Let's be real. Come on.
thank you.
What a journey. Now you guys are here. The Jonas Brothers are celebrating 20 years, which is amazing. But like you just said, you're like, damn, that's how old I am, huh? 20 years they've been a band. But it is so great to have you guys here. We loved watching you in Camp Rock, Camp Rock 2. Of course, we wish there was so many more.
Why do you think we're here?
Oh my God. Don't do that to them.
Don't do it to them. Don't do it to them.
Don't do it. We're going to see it on TikTok later.
But I want to bring it all the way back and hear from each of you on how Camp Rock came to be for each of you, how you made it onto that movie, and what that process was like.
Me first? Okay. Well, I was doing a show called Hannah Montana First.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Heard of it. I've heard of it.
Yes. So
A little show.
They kind of just brought me into the movie, and I was really lucky to just get cast into it that way. And yeah, I was so excited to be a part of a movie with the Jonas Brothers, and then I got to meet the rest of the cast, and yeah, it was a great time.
What was that call like when you were like, oh, we're gonna just cast you in this movie? You're like, okay.
I mean, I was excited. It was very much similar to the character, so I think that's why. But yeah, it was more just like, oh my God. It was the reason I said yes was the Jonas Brothers were going to be in it. So yeah.
I actually originally auditioned to play Mitchie. And the minute I read the script, I was like, nah. I know if I'm anyone, I'm Tess. So I went into the casting director, read the Mitchie lines, and then she asked me if I would perform the Mitchie lines as if I were Tess. So I did that. And then we had all these crazy dance auditions. We had like an 8-hour dance call day, and at that point, it wasn't going to be the Jonas Brothers. There were like a few other Shane Gray options, which I think is known on the internet. Like Taylor Lautner was there. Oh, did you not know that?
That would have been a different movie.
But Demi was there, and Demi and I stayed in touch on MySpace because that's how long ago it was. And we were like, oh, I got cast. Did you get cast? And she was like, yeah. So we did it.
That is amazing. And do you ever think to yourself, like, what a world if you were cast as Mitchie?
I think, I think, everyone was in the role they needed to be in.
Yes.
Yeah, because that would make Demi Camp star, and then she would be. That would be wild.
It would.
Yeah.
What about you? What was your process?
For me, it was I was valeting cars in LA when I got the call, and I remember leaving the car there and just leaving my job. Just left.
Like, I'm not parking this.
Nah, seriously, it was like a Porsche. I was just like, whatever. But yeah, it was like Meaghan said, a lot of auditions. It was like 7 to 8 auditions. At first, it was like one person, then it was like 10, and then it was like everyone from Disney was there. So yeah, it was an amazing experience for sure.
Yeah. And did they ever call you and say, "Where's my car"?
I don't know where that car is at.
Still to this day, we're looking for that Porsche.
Is long gone. Anna Marie, you kind of mentioned it. You were already in the Disney universe. I would love to know what you guys, at that time, knew of the Jonas Brothers. Were you fans? Were you familiar with them at all?
I was familiar with them because their music video for Jake the
Baby Bottle Pops?
No. It was a Jake Dragon show. I forget what it was.
Yes.
You know what I'm talking about? So that music video kept playing over and over again on Disney Channel, and I liked it. So I was like, yeah, of course, I want to be.
I just knew them as the Baby Bottle Pop guys, which is great. I love a Baby Bottle Pop.
Right. They inspired you to eat them.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't. I'm from Ohio. I'm black. I didn't know who the Jonas Brothers were. But when I met them, I was like, oh, these dudes is cool. I see them around. Yeah. And then, of course, they're, mega superstars. So, yeah.
Were you kind of shocked at how huge Camp Rock came to be after you were in it?
Yeah. I mean, it's definitely still huge. I was telling them I just went to Romania a couple years ago, and people still fly me out all over the place just to, I'm giving you fire, to do that. So, yeah.
Of course. That kind of goes into my next question was, what moment from each of your characters is brought up to you guys the most in public or by friends? It's got to be, is it that moment for you?
For sure.
The riff.
For sure. That and me and Meaghan doing our Camp Star dances.
Yeah.
People want
I'm the only one from
Meaghan?
Camp Rock
You
here.
carried the weight.
For me, it's your lip gloss is so not glossy anymore all the time.
Yeah, I've got 2. I mean, of course, there is the shoulder move, the 2 cool shoulder move. Which I feel like I have to stand.
Hit it.
I can't do it sitting down. And then, of course, whatever major loser.
Amazing. Do you get people on the street coming up to you like, can you do it for me?
Yeah, mostly the shoulder move. Especially because there was a weird rumor that I broke my shoulder or dislocated my shoulder.
You broke your shoulder doing the move.
I did not. I just had a weirdly shaped body.
You're like, I was 15.
Yeah, I was just a child.
It was one of those moves, though, that I think everybody watching at home practiced in the mirror. It was like, how did she get it to pop like that? So it's
practice.
Iconic for a reason. but I would love to hear from you guys as well if you have any fond memories from filming the movies that stick out to you the most now.
I mean, we were saying earlier, like, especially in the first movie, we did a lot of dance parties, very wholesome dance parties, mind you, we were young. But we were staying in a hotel that had these cabins, and I remember we would go to someone's cabin and we'd blast like Roxanne by the Police. Nick always made the playlists, and we'd like dance around, and then Kevin would like escort us back to our individual cabins.
He was always the really nice one.
Cute.
So it really did come across like real summer camp for you guys. Is that how it felt making the movie?
That was like my high school, because I was like 16 and we were all homeschooled at the time, so it was kind of like Disney high school.
Yeah.
Doing Camp Rock.
Right. And you always have the good kids, maybe the bad kids. Who do you think sort of disrupted filming the most?
I mean, in the first movie, we were all pretty well behaved. There was like a bit of pranking, but I would say mostly just like the brothers to each other. Like they were more disruptive to each other than they were to any of us.
That's respectful of them.
I was probably the most disruptive.
Maybe in the second movie. Yeah.
When I came, one thing I remember about filming is like not the most positive thing, but when I shot fire, I've said this before, I like busted my chin open. I need to hit Disney up for a lawsuit on that. So I still have the mark, but that was pretty wild. But no, most of the memories were very amazing, very positive.
What were you doing when you
I was
did
doing
that?
the backflip from fire.
It was super rainy.
It was raining.
Yeah.
It was raining, it was cold, and I had boots on, and they had me on a mirror. I don't know. And I flipped and busted my chin
We
open.
were filming summer camp in winter.
Yeah. Right.
That's the other thing. It was very cold when we were filming some of our scenes. So
So when you guys were outside and it looks like, oh my God, I want to be there, it's so sunny, you're freezing.
No, you don't want to be there. that was more so in the second one.
Yeah, second
but yeah,
movie,
it was
right.
like the coldest winter Toronto had had in like 20 years.
Your
or
shoulder shimmy was just you freezing. Like that's why it was
there
doing
a
that.
A lot of water activities as well,
Yeah.
like in the movie. So, wow, they put you guys through it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Is there anything from that time period when you look back on those movies and you see the fans, talking about it now, the resurgence, people on TikTok, everyone's watching Camp Rock, maybe people haven't seen it. Is there anything that you guys go, wow, I wish people knew this about filming the movie?
That's a good question. I mean, mostly it's just like, remember how young we were. That's the big thing. Because I still get DMs that are like, you're horrible, you're so mean, I want you to die. And I'm like, I'm a literal child.
Yeah. You're like, also, that was a role.
Yeah,
Like, that's not me.
Pretend, guys, I promise.
it definitely took a while for people to realize I didn't beat the Jonas Brothers in any real competition.
Oh
They
yeah.
won. They won.
Right.
They're still pissed.
Nah.
That is funny. So, like you said, you were young. We want to take it back to those years because maybe you didn't have all those normal kid high school experiences. This was like high school for you. A huge thing about high school is your yearbook, right? Yearbook superlatives, best dress, fun, like all those things. So we want to do Camp Rock yearbook superlatives that you can
let's
give
go.
other cast members, the Jonas Brothers, maybe it's one of you guys, whatever you guys think, and we'll go through some of them. So we'll start off with who do you, and this is during the time you guys were filming, right? Like, obviously, best dressed may have changed now that we are adults, but back then, best dressed.
Take it back.
Yes.
Maybe
I mean, that's
shut
you.
your eyes.
Ella.
That's you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think
It's just like, yeah,
That's me.
Can you show them what you're wearing right now, please?
Yeah.
Yeah,
I'm gonna stand up.
Can you do it? Yeah.
stand up and do a
Yeah,
little
best
twirl.
dress. Best dress.
Look at those
I had to
platforms.
keep it. I had to keep the glitter.
Love the bow. Love it.
I think that one makes a lot of sense.
Yeah. What about most outgoing?
One of the brothers, probably.
Probably Joe.
Joe?
Yeah.
That seems like it fits, right, guys?
We're going to do best dancer.
Allison Stoner.
Oh, Allison. That's true.
Obviously.
Yes.
Allison.
Yeah, yeah.
Has to be. I guess that one could kind of fall into
She is
into an easier one.
mesmerizing.
She is. And she is still like you see her doing those dances now. She's incredible.
I was
It
more
hasn't-
starstruck by meeting her than I
Yeah,
was
me
the
too.
Jonas Brothers.
Me too.
Right, because at the time, I mean, you're like, oh my God, those Missy Elliott videos.
Right.
Yeah,
Missy
they did.
Elliott.
I have a
She
funny
did.
story
Cheaper by the
about
dozen.
that.
Yeah.
So I had no idea I was gonna dance in the movie. Like I really had no idea. And my first dance was with Allison. They put me in the studio with Allison, and I was like, oh, okay.
This is hip hop.
Yeah.
Sounds like sabotage.
Yeah. A little
You
bit.
have a lawsuit. You have a lawsuit. I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
My lawsuit.
Kidding.
Shoulder. How's it doing?
Right.
The shoulder. The
Exactly.
freezing shoulder. What about class clown?
That's Joe.
Joe
again.
Olsen.
Yeah.
There was always that one person in high school that won all the superlatives. It's like,
Yeah.
enough.
Yeah.
Hey, Rashawn, too.
Yeah, Rashawn.
Oh,
Yeah.
Who was most likely to be late to set?
Oh, that's me. I'm late. I'm always late.
You're always late.
But
What-
Demi,
Demi.
Maybe
You were
Demi.
Demi.
was
Yeah,
late.
yeah.
Demi.
What's your time period? Like, are you 10 minutes late or are you like 30 minutes late?
yeah, like 5 to 10
Okay.
minutes. Not bad.
That's a
Major.
That's Demi. Demi.
yeah.
Yeah.
Demi
Everyone
was
can
on.
live in the 5 to 10 minutes. You know?
That's fashionably late.
Yeah,
That's like, if I show up on time,
Yeah.
yeah. What about, and this is going to be tough, best voice?
Oh, Demi.
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 Yeah, Demi.
Oh, 100%.
Right.
That girl can sing.
That one.
Late,
is-
but she's showing up with the best voice.
Exactly.
So it makes up for it.
Yeah.
Who was most likely to need multiple takes?
Yeah, Joe. I think it's Joe. Sorry,
There you
Joe.
go. There's always one who
Let's
wins,
just say
who
he
wins
was
them
like
all.
making jokes, having fun. Maybe that's why.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, we got one more.
Last one, the biggest perfectionist.
Nick.
Actually, I
Yeah.
don't think it was
The
Nick
crowd
on
is-
set.
They wanted you to say
Yeah,
Nick.
sorry,
All
guys.
said
I don't
Nick.
think it was Nick on set. He was actually pretty chill on set.
I think Allison was a perfectionist.
Allison,
yeah.
yeah.
Okay.
It's that technique
True.
with the dance
Right.
moves.
And I
what
feel
it
like
is.
True.
because she was so already very well established, I feel like it's like
Yeah.
you're on your game. And she was
Yeah.
working since, but really little.
Yeah.
Really little. So that changes things. So, what a journey, guys.
I mean, 20 years. Here's to 20
Yeah,
more.
I
I mean,
cannot
let's do it.
believe
Yeah,
we're
right?
here. We haven't
Right?
seen each other in so. This is the first time we've seen each other in
I
a
was gonna
long
say,
time.
Wow.
When do you think the last time you saw each other was?
We were trying to figure that out,
Yeah.
like
Like
10
2012.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, now Mdot said you guys are coming out with Camp Rock 3, so.
Exactly. And how
Yes.
amazing is it to be able to have this reunion in front of all these amazing fans for JonasCon?
It's
Right?
amazing.
It's so incredible. Thank you guys so much for sitting and chatting with us.
Thank you.
Thank you
guys.
to the fans. And guys, give it up for Meaghan Martin, Anna Maria, Mdot. They're incredible. We wish Mdot was telling the truth about Camp Rock 3. Unfortunately, he's not, but maybe we will get it in motion. Thank you guys so much.
Thank
Conversation
you.
starts here.
Give them a round of applause, guys.
Thank you guys. Come on.
Let's just say Mdot
blades
did
are incredible.
not have the skates the first
at
session,
this.
but he does
Whoop.
now.
I was like, listen, I'm in the mall. Who else gets to skate in the mall? Let's do it.
It's a dream. This is a dream location for rollerblading. That's for sure.
Yeah.
Give it up for those Camp Rock moments, guys. It's amazing.
Honestly, watching that really brings me back to that time period. How does it feel for you guys watching it back?
Time travel. I think we've traveled back now to 2008.
Yeah, we're back. I mean, it's definitely some great memories. Wow. Like, how old were we doing that? Super young?
16.
15.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was
We were
early
kids.
20s. Yeah, we were definitely kids. Wow.
Could those teenage versions of yourself possibly comprehend that this many years later you'd be in front of thousands of people talking about the movies?
Definitely not. No, never in my wildest dreams.
We thought
I
we'd
mean,
be
the only
back,
reason
yeah.
that would be is if there was a third one on the way. Why else would we be here?
The
Listen,
tease keeps happening.
we can't
you're
do
gonna
this
freak
again.
these people out.
We can't do this
freak
again.
these people out.
Cruel.
You know what, though? We could
I love
start
it.
a little rumor. We'll spread it on TikTok. People will get really excited. And then we'll get, shit for it not being true.
Yeah.
We'll write it together. We'll work on Camp Rock 3,
Yeah,
all of us.
exactly.
We can work on it. Watching those videos back and just transporting back in time, it really feels like we're going back to that summer camp feel that was Camp Rock. When you guys filmed the movie, did it feel that way?
Completely.
Yeah.
Just because we were that young, and it felt like what I like to call Disney Channel high school, because we were all homeschooled and we were all doing homeschool during Camp Rock. So yeah, it was.
Yeah,
nice.
we would like go to set school for
Yes.
a few hours, and then we'd be
film,
rushed on the set
and then
go back and forth. Yeah, and we were all in one like big cabin as our school room.
So you guys would go to school,
film, then go back to school because there was a certain amount of hours we had to do. Yeah.
How did you care about school while you're filming Camp
I think
Rock?
I got an F in chemistry that semester.
Didn't we all? And I wasn't filming Camp Rock, so.
That's so true. When we're watching back, we see all these amazing songs. You hear the crowd sing along. Do you have any Camp Rock favorites? Like, what are your favorite songs from the movie?
Yeah, well, obviously too cool.
It's iconic.
Can you give us a little shoulder?
Yeah, I have to stand. I have to stand for the shoulder.
There it is. There it is. Iconic.
What a pop for the shoulder pop. Amazing.
Iconic.
My favorite
Yes.
song is actually I Wouldn't Change a Thing. I really love that song. I think it's such a beautiful duet.
I keep giving you the fire.
Oh, we gotta do the whole riff. Let's do the whole thing. I know you can do it.
Fire. Oh, yeah. Luke, I'm giving you the Fire Williams, yeah.
That was I had that as a question anyway, so just went right into it.
Yeah, that was definitely a fun song to record, fun song to perform, even to this day. So yeah.
What was the dance training like for you guys? Because it's a lot of dancing.
Yeah, it was pretty intense.
It was intense. I actually had no idea that I was gonna dance, and they put me in a room with Allison Stoner, and as you all know, she's the best dancer.
Allison.
And so I kind of feel like I learned from her and took, the tips and tricks, and then I love to dance.
We did like 2 or 3 weeks of dance rehearsals.
Yes.
And it was a lot.
It's hard.
Putting you in a room with Allison Stoner feels diabolical.
Yeah. Especially for somebody who wasn't a dancer.
Right.
But I learned.
So I saw someone holding up a towel, the Disneys.
Oh my
yeah.
God.
The Disney
Y'all
knees.
posted. Y'all saw that post the other day.
Yeah.
With the Disney knees.
I was gonna say, have you guys
Denny.
been seeing those TikToks of the Disneys?
Yes.
Anna Maria was just telling me about
could you possibly do your best Disneys?
We'll go down the line.
We'll do it too.
Yeah.
Is it like when Demi's like...
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes, there you go.
It. Yeah, that's a
It's
Disney.
just fully like,
Yeah.
Is it both?
It's kind of
Come
hard
on,
to
come
do
on,
in a
Anna.
dress.
Hit him with the Disney.
Me?
Yeah,
you got it.
Hit him.
I don't
Hey.
know.
Oh. Demi did hers. She was like,
Yeah.
I don't know why she was shaking. You know what I mean? But mine would just be like something like that. You know what I mean? Just quick. But
And
yeah.
you have the skates on too, so
I know.
it's a little trickier.
The blades make it a little harder, but
I
it's
know,
a
I
little
couldn't
more
really do what I
fun,
wanted.
I think. Right?
Yeah.
Oh, you clip right into those things.
Listen, I didn't know I would be here with skates, but I'm here.
Yeah.
You're here and you're ready to skate around.
Yes.
Now, we talked earlier with you guys, and we learned this is kind of the first time you guys have seen each other in a long time. How does it feel reconnecting?
It feels great. It feels like it was just yesterday that we were all together, honestly.
Yeah.
It's been like how many years?
So many, and like everyone's like married and people have children, and we're real grown-ups now, which
I know,
is weird.
We're not kids anymore.
Yes, your daughter is so cute.
Oh, thank
She's
you.
amazing. Yeah, we love your daughter. She's cool. And congratulations, both of you guys are married. I'm single.
All right. Hey,
Can't get
all right.
But
Bachelor.
yeah, I forgot the question. Y'all got me thinking about relationships now. Where's Jay Shetty? Jay, I need to talk.
Yeah, he's back.
We're actually going to do a little bachelor segment.
Yeah.
We'll really just turn this around. No, how nice is it kind of catching up with everybody?
I mean, it's amazing. Like she said, it feels like it was yesterday.
Yeah.
Just being around their energy and seeing the brothers earlier as well and hanging out with them, it's just been awesome. Papa Jonas, Mama Jonas,
Yep.
everything is
The
awesome.
whole family, which
Whole
is
family.
great.
Honestly, I heard a little bit in passing being like, I can't believe we're here. And I was sitting there like, I can't believe I'm here.
Yeah.
Like, I have nothing to do with this.
And we are witnessing these moments. It's amazing. Anna Maria, you just mentioned, your daughter. She is adorable.
Thank you.
She is your mini-me,
Thank
right?
you, yes.
Has she gotten to watch any of your Disney moments, and
Yes.
what does she love the most?
So she's watched everything that I've done on Hannah Montana.
Yeah.
Yes, and she knows that ooh, She does it with me. She's 3. I cannot believe it. And yeah, she's seen Camp Rock and absolutely loves it. She's a singer and dancer at heart and loves watching the movies. So it's come full circle.
That is so nice. And I feel like being able to show her the movies and watch it together. And does she have a voice like you do?
She sings.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Well, she's
we'll
only
see how it
3,
is.
so
Yeah.
you're like, no, it's amazing. We're in training. She's 3. We'll get her there for sure. That's so fun.
How did you guys all get involved in Camp Rock?
Oh, I had like a really intense audition process. I originally auditioned for the role of Mitchie. I think they were just kind of auditioning all the girls for Mitchie. It was just easier that way. And when I read the script, I was like, oh, no. I am Tess. If I am anyone, I am Tess. And and I went into the audition, did the lines, and the casting director was like, could you do the Mitchie lines as Tess? And I was like, weird, but sure. And then there were all these like callbacks, and we did a dance call, massive dance call. It was like a 7 or 8 hour day, learned a bunch of dances, sang. And yeah, that's when I first met Demi. And then we were just contacting each other through MySpace to see if one of us got the part.
MySpace.
MySpace is
I didn't audition, and they gave me the role of Ella.
Anna Maria's offer only.
No.
Humble brag.
I really think it was because the role of Ella is very similar to Ashley from Hannah Montana. So that's why I went into it like, oh, I didn't know it was like a huge musical movie that we're doing. But yeah, no, that's my experience.
Yeah, let's see. I was valeting a car. I remember when I got the call. Like Meaghan said, it was a big audition process, like 7 to 8 auditions, from smaller to then larger, and then the executives are in the building. We got to work with like Rosero McCoy on the second movie, who's the choreographer for Usher and Chris Brown and all that stuff. So it was really a learning experience, and yeah, amazing.
Did you bring your skates to the audition?
I just
This is
started
a new
skating like
thing.
6 months ago. I just started, seriously.
Are you gonna keep going with it?
I guess so.
You're gonna have to. It's a new thing.
Yeah.
Now, I know we were joking about it, but let's say there was a world that Camp Rock came back, right? Where would each of your characters be, do you think, now, 15 plus years later?
I think I would still be like a counselor of some sort. We kind of left off, and I was in fashion, and I think Ella still would be in fashion, and I would put my daughter in Camp Rock, not Camp Star.
Hey.
Rude.
Sorry.
I mean, I think
Camp Star sandwich over here.
Yeah. Well, Tess kind of returns to Camp Rock in the
Yeah.
end, kind of. I don't know. It's a bit confusing. I don't even know. I feel like Tess, it'd be like one of two ways. She'd either be like completely reformed and like a nun or something, or she would be like just a real badass celebrity. I don't know, but like in a mean, angry way, like I can't think of anyone off the top of my head.
I could see her having like a Lindsay Lohan arc.
Yeah. Oh wow. That would be a Camp Rock 3.
Loving it. Yeah, I mean, definitely I see the counselor vibe would be cool for me to have to come back, and maybe I failed as an artist and like need a job. Like, let me come back and work for you guys, please. I'll be a teacher. Nah, man, whatever. There's so many different scripts floating around already. So we'll see.
Exactly.
We'll see what we choose.
Right, you got it ready to go.
Big teasing. The crowd's getting very excited about it. We are here celebrating 20 years of the Jonas Brothers here at JonasCon. Woo. Yeah, round of applause for that. What was your guys' first memory of meeting the Jonas Brothers while filming?
I remember in the first
we all met
movie,
at the
we all
same
met
time.
them at once because they came to dance rehearsals like a few days after everyone else.
Yeah.
I can't remember why. They actually weren't that famous yet when we filmed the first movie, and I only knew them as the Baby Bottle Pop guys. So I was like, fine, cool. Am I supposed to be excited about this?
Yeah.
Sure. And then they walked in and they were lovely and it was so much fun. And then like kind of over the next few weeks and months, they started to become, we like watched them become famous
Yes.
before our eyes, basically.
Exactly.
That is absolutely insane to think about.
Yeah.
Like, while they're filming the movie, people like it's just rising and rising. And then the
Yeah.
movie comes out. Did you expect the reaction that it had?
No.
And
at
now,
all.
still to
No.
this day?
No.
It's been amazing.
Yeah.
The reaction, the love, TikToks,
Yeah.
Instagram.
It's
We
still-
feel it. Thank
it's
you guys.
still
Keep
very
sending the love.
Popular.
Thank you.
Yeah, it's
It's because of
definitely,
all the amazing fans.
Yes,
Yeah. What
Thank you,
about the same kind of question though? What about for you on Camp Rock too? Because that's when you came in there.
When I met the Joe Bros?
Yeah.
Oh man, they're just cool. I think I might have met them in the studio first, possibly. You know, and kind of saw them vibe out, and I saw them on set a few times. But we have stories, you know, on and off set. Once again, working on music, and they're just really. I feel like the Jonas cousin.
Right.
So, yeah.
Do you guys have any favorites? Like if a Jonas Brothers, if your phone's on shuffle, a Jonas Brothers song comes on, what song is it?
Right now, mine is Little Bird because it reminds me of my daughter. Everything's about my daughter now.
Yeah.
Sweet.
But yeah, that's my favorite song right
No,
now.
that song makes me
I
ball
love
every
that.
time I listen to it.
I feel like I'm old school. I like. We just watched them perform over on the other stage, and Love Bug, I think, is always going to be a favorite.
I'll stay in the L's. Leave before you love me. Love before you leave me. Whatever.
Leave Before You Love Me. The one with Marshmello. Yeah.
That one's hard. Yeah.
Catchy,
They
right?
have a lot. We actually wrote a song together called "Found," which is good too. So that's a deep cut. But yeah.
Love that. Love that. That's awesome. There are so many quotable moments from these movies. What are your favorites from your characters? What do you think are the most iconic for your characters?
Mine is your lip gloss is so not glossy anymore. Everybody always says that to me still to this day.
But your lip gloss is beautiful.
It's popping.
It's always whatever major loser.
Other than the fire one, I'll say Shane's is grab a mic and a hat. I hear that all the time, which is just funny. But yeah, you know, I'm Luke. I'm giving you the fire. Williams, you don't remember me? I was on stage like 2 minutes ago. Yeah, that one.
That one, the one we just talked about.
We will be quoting these movies for years and years to come. It will literally never, ever get old. And we couldn't appreciate you guys joining us more on stage to celebrate 20 years of the Jonas Brothers, Camp Rock. We love it all here at JonasCon. Everyone give a round of applause for Meaghan, Martin, Anna
Guys,
Maria,
get loud.
and
Come on.
Mdot.
Thank you guys so much. Camp Rock.
Thank you
lives on
guys so
forever.
much.
Thank you guys.
Listen up. What are you going to eat this weekend when you wake up? Oh, you're going to wait till lunch? Oh, you're just going to wait till lunch to eat something? No, you're not. You're going to wake up and go, oh my God, it's Saturday morning and I'm treating myself to a McDonald's breakfast. Oh yeah, I'm going to treat myself to some hotcakes and some butter on them and some syrup and 2 hash browns on the side and a high C. Or maybe you're going to treat yourself to a McMuffin and you're going to throw a hash brown on that bad boy and go, oh my God, this tastes delicious. Or maybe you just want to keep it simple with a bacon, egg, and cheese on a bagel. Any of those options sound delicious to me, and I know it sounds delicious to you. So make sure you're waking up in time for McDonald's breakfast. You don't want to miss out. Wake up. It is time for McDonald's breakfast. And now we're about to get into our interview with Big Time Rush.
So we got 4 guys that are coming out here. We're having a little chat. We have Carlos, Kendall, Logan, James. You know them as Big Time Rush!
Woo! Everybody keep it up!
What's going on? What's going on, New Jersey? We made it. We finally made it. JonasCon.
You've made it to
Here we
Sky
go.
Stage!
A little surprise. How are you guys feeling?
So good. After that
Fantastic.
show, I'm feeling pretty good.
Oh yeah.
How
Energized.
great are the Jonas Brothers? Come on. Incredible.
I have to admit something. So my buddy and I, George, he's in the back. We do a thing every year called Jonas Weekend, and we try and go to a show. This is like the ultimate Jonas Weekend for us, guys.
There you go.
Oh,
I
yeah.
am so happy to be here at JonasCon, so thank you for having us.
That's incredible. I mean, what better than somebody who actually appreciates everything about JonasCon?
How about that new song? Let's go! All right, I'm done.
You should be their hype man.
Yeah, where's your merch? I did ask for the I Love Joe shirt.
We told him
I'm
not to
gonna
wear
lie.
that shirt today. We said
Jonas
you can't
Weekend
wear it,
and no
Carlos.
Jonas
Yeah.
merch?
No, it's okay. It's okay.
Come on, you'll get it after. You'll get it
will.
after.
Now is
We're
the
gonna
time-
make one with all of us and the Jonas Brothers together, okay?
It's perfect.
That's what we need.
That's right.
One big Jonas BTR shirt.
Like
Right.
one of those hype shirts, but be a lot of faces. Make the faces really small.
Really, really small.
Yes.
Really just
It'll be perfect.
yes.
Obviously, this is a crazy event celebrating 20 years of the Jonas Brothers. How does it feel to be a part of such an insane event? Well,
Yeah. Did you expect this when you heard?
No, this is a lot of people. Hey, everybody.
You know, we've been friends and fans of the Jonas Brothers for a long time. They grew up kind of in the Disney world. We grew up a little bit in the Nickelodeon world. And so we've been able to watch each other over the last 15, 20 years. And it's really been a long time coming for us to be on the same stage and get to finally play some music in the same place together. So today is really fantastic.
And listen, I think both of us grew up playing some malls here and there, but
That's right.
this experience at this mall is by far the best. So let me just say that.
Has anyone here ever seen us in a mall?
They're like right now.
Right there.
dedicated fans? And now they could see you on your worldwide tour.
Let's go.
right.
Thank you. Yeah.
Is anybody here coming to our in real life tour? That's amazing.
All right, you guys got to fill us in on the details. What's going on for this tour?
There's a lot of dates. It's actually one of our biggest tours we've ever done.
And we're bringing a couple of big cast members from the show. So Stephen Glickman, who plays Gustavo, he's coming along. He's going to be singing, and it's going to be a good time.
I heard there will be some performances of songs that have never been performed before. Is that right?
We have a lot of lyrics to learn, I got to tell you that much.
You'll
Get a teleprompter,
the
like-
Joe Jonas School
Yeah.
of teleprompting.
No, we saw this. We said we should definitely buy
Great
those.
idea.
Yeah.
We're gonna need
Seasoned
some of those.
pros.
Let's get one of those.
Totally.
Yes.
But we're going to play every song from every episode of the TV series. So we know that's a lot of songs, and we're figuring it out. We're definitely going to play them all.
That's amazing. Whose idea was it to throw in some songs that nobody's ever heard before?
Whose idea was it?
Well, you know,
Really?
the original thought was, what if we did every song ever? And then it was like, oh, how much time
That'd
do we
be a
have?
7-hour show.
Yeah.
Have any of y'all
Someone will
watched
be here
Big Time
for it.
Rush, the series? Okay, so all the songs you heard in the TV show, we're gonna be playing on tour. So it's gonna be a lot, but we're gonna have a
and
great
even
time.
Logan's favorite, the Turd song, will
really?
be played.
I don't know, man.
I was gonna ask if you guys have any on your short list that you're really excited to perform that you haven't had the chance to yet.
That one's not on the short list.
There's a song called "Blow Your Speakers Out" that we did back in the day, so I love that one. I love that one.
There's one called "Oh Yeah," that.
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah.
That'd be,
Oh,
There you
yeah.
go.
It's kind of a deep cut, so that'll be interesting to.
We've never played This Is Our Someday. And I feel like that was a pretty anthemic one, a deep cut from the series. So
Yeah.
that'll be fun.
Amazing.
It's going to be amazing. This starts in July. What's the prep like before July comes?
We're in the ideation phase now, and very shortly we're going to be learning a lot of choreography and a lot of new songs, but it's going to be amazing. We start in the US all of July and August, then we go to Europe, UK at the end of the year, and we're going to be adding more countries very soon.
Wow.
That's amazing. You guys mentioned, Disney World, Nickelodeon World, lots of respect for each other. Any rivalry at any point?
No. I don't know. I mean, they were probably my second concert ever, and it was before Big Time Rush. So I saw it, and I was like, man, I wonder if we could do that one day. And the fact that we're here now at JonasCon, we're about to go on tour.
That's amazing.
I can say that I'm friends with the Jonas. That's so
Right.
cool.
No rivalry for you.
No rivalry.
No. So no rivalry. How about you, Kendall?
We're like 7 peas in a pod, you know?
Yeah, no rivalry.
That's what the shirt will say. Seven peas in a pod.
Yeah.
Hey.
Well, we
That's a
feel
good
like
idea.
veterans a lot of the time because we have been doing this for so long. But you got to give respect where respect is due. The Jonas Brothers started even before us, so we very much look up to them, respect them, and are really grateful to be here with them.
And
today.
here we are.
Yeah. You know what I loved was I realized that when your show premiered and Jonas premiered,
Yeah.
it was like a few months apart from each other, really. So you guys were both crushing those boy band TV shows, and you both had a little bit of a break, hiatus, one might say, and you've been back together touring and doing a ton of stuff recently. Yes. What was it like to get everybody back together and take the stage again?
It was like pulling teeth.
Yeah.
Well, I'd like to say that there was a period of time where we all matured, but I'm not sure. I'm not sure we matured completely. But that's also part of the reason what keeps us together. We laugh a lot, we have a great time, and we love performing for all of you. So it's a blessing. So thank you.
I was gonna ask, how do you guys keep it together? Is it just having a good time, laughing?
We just have fun.
Yeah.
I mean, we really we take our job seriously, but once we hit that stage, it's like, look, whatever happens, happens. Logan is the king of forgetting lyrics, and every night it's like, which song is it tonight, bud?
I write a lot of the songs, so there's lots of rewrites, and so I think that's part of it.
But it's all fun,
It's all fun.
And
It's all
also,
good.
we eat a lot of meals together, and I think that brings us together.
Bonding
That's true.
over food.
Bonding over food. We
That's
can
the number
certainly
one
bond
thing.
over
Everyone
food.
could bond over food.
Exactly.
Hell yeah.
And if you don't have the same food habits, it's hard. I think that's.
We don't have the same food habits.
The three of us do.
Yeah,
but-
the three of
Okay.
us eat pretty
There's
healthy.
one outlier.
And then
There's one
Kendall.
outlier. Yeah.
Steak again, Kendall. He's like,
He's absolutely
Oh my
disgusted
God,
by the
after
group's
every
order.
show, they go, what do you want your dinner? It's from a steakhouse. And I go,
Hey, I'm always game for a pizza, though.
can I
okay.
just
There you
get
go.
tacos?
So
I
you're
want
the
tacos.
difficult one.
There you
No,
go.
I just want tacos or pizza or something,
You just want to change it up.
Exactly. So much has changed for you guys too. Families have grown, relationships. You're all expanding. What is it like now? Like, what are the groupies like coming family-wise on tour with you? You have a bigger inner circle now.
Yeah, I mean, we try and bring our families with us whenever possible. We definitely have expanded. We got more buses for this tour.
Yeah.
Bring more people.
I'm a certified uncle now to a lot of the
that's right.
kids. So that, that's one thing.
my kids-
Congratulations.
My kids actually love it. Like, they look forward to tour because, living on a bus. For us, look, it's fun, but you're still sleeping on a bus. My kids think it's the coolest thing. They're like, we're going to move and I'm going to sleep at the same time. I'm like, yeah, guys, that's... Yeah, it's,
They're like, that's
it's
sick.
fun. It's
Honestly,
fun.
his kids are like road dogs now, for sure. I
They have
my
to be. You
number-
got them
I got
carrying
my-
guitars and
I got
them
my
ready
two
to go.
groupies at home, my wife and my one-ish-year-old girl, and they're going to jump on and off.
Yeah.
They're
That's
not gonna stay
amazing.
the whole time.
Now, you guys release new music in 2023. Can you guys tease anything for the fans
Oh,
coming
yeah.
up?
Yeah.
We've been hard at work in the studio, and actually, I think yesterday we just kind of collectively decided on the next song we want to
Yeah.
put out. So
There
That'll
will
be
be
very
new
soon.
music before tour. I'll just say that.
All right. Look at that. And
Look at
July's
that.
not that far off, so the
Stop.
people
So we
are
gotta get to work.
excited. Amazing. Guys, thank you so much.
Thank you.
What an amazing surprise to have them here.
Incredible
at
surprise.
Thanks,
JonasCon.
everybody. We love
So-
you guys. Thank you.
Bring it loud,
see you guys
very
this
loud.
summer.
Come on, guys. Get
Big
loud.
time
Big
rush
time
on
rush.
See you this summer.
Introducing innovation from the award-winning #1 dry shampoo brand. The new Batiste Light Dry Shampoo is their lightest dry shampoo ever. It addresses some of the main reasons you may not already be using dry shampoo. It blends seamlessly into your hair, leaves no visible white residue, lightweight, non-gritty. It absorbs that oil and grease for a cleaner-looking hair without weighing it down. The Batiste Light Dry Shampoo comes in 2 soft and subtle scents, Mellow Melon and Zen Matcha. Both smell great. You guys know, everybody needs a little dry shampoo in their life, and the Batiste Light Dry Shampoo is fantastic. If you're somebody like me who, maybe you're in the gym in the morning and you just did your hair the day before, but you're sweating, so it gets a little gross. You want to give it a good refresh before you head into work. The Batiste Light Dry Shampoo is perfect for that. You can buy the Batiste Light Dry Shampoo online or in store at your nearest retailer. Once again, you can buy the Batiste Light Dry Shampoo online or in store at your nearest retailer.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another game of Beat Ria and Fran. This is game number 167, and we are joined by sisters Erin and Bridget. Always, a tough opponent when it's sisters. You guys have the shared brain, but we are ready to go.
You guys don't by any chance have another sister named Katie, do you?
No.
That would have been great. Bridget Feeney is Bridget and Erin and
Oh,
Kate.
and Kate.
And there's a third.
Okay.
So, yes, one of my best friends also. That's sad.
There you go.
The Irish love those Bridget and Erin. Yeah, exactly. Okay, guys, we'll get into it. It is 15 questions. If you get the question right, you get the point. If you get it wrong, the other team can steal the point. Whoever has the most points at the end wins. To determine who goes first, Noah's going to give us a movie. We're going to guess the Rotten Tomatoes critic score of that movie. Whoever is the closest will get to go first. I ran out of air there. Whoa. Everyone gets their own individual guess, and we will alternate between teams for guesses. So, Noah, what is today's movie?
Today's movie is a classic, Crazy Stupid Love.
It is a classic.
It is a classic. Okay, so one of you guys guess first.
Okay, 79.
That's it.
Wow.
Spot on.
That's crazy.
Wow.
Oh my gosh.
Holy
Okay,
shit. There you go.
I thought that was going to be like, you guys were going to guess like in the 90s.
No,
I
that
would've
feels
thought that
about
was
right.
like-
My guess would have been like 82.
Yeah.
Okay. Wow.
Wow, okay. Hot
Wow,
start.
spot on. All right.
That is a hot start.
Okay, question
First
number
guess,
one.
too.
To Aaron and Bridget, shout out Carrie from Leesburg, Virginia. In Friends, what do Carol and Susan refer to Ross as when talking to their unborn baby?
I don't know this. We're not big Friends people. Okay.
Apparently neither are we.
Yeah. Sometimes these questions just feel like deep cuts. It's like the most
I know.
intricate questions.
Yeah, but yeah.
What do you want?
I
Name all the
don't
friends?
remember. I've only watched it one time through like a very long
15
time.
seconds.
Throw it a guess. What do they call Ross? Donor dad. I'm thinking of like
5 seconds.
like he's not really involved. I don't know. Yeah, I have no idea.
Time is up.
Donor dad.
Incorrect. It's Ria Fran.
Legitimately not a clue.
No, I feel like when I hear it, I'm going to be like, they call him.
I have no idea. Like, it's just everything leaves my brain.
15 seconds.
We got nothing.
Bobo the sperm guy.
Oh.
No.
See,
No.
I
Not ringing
actually
a
thought
bell.
that was going to.
Yeah, that didn't ring a bell.
It didn't. I
Damn.
thought it was, and it didn't.
Okay. Question number 2. Shout out Cassidy from Memphis. On Curb Your Enthusiasm, Ben Stiller quits Larry David's Broadway show called The Producers. Who replaces him?
Give me 1 second.
I don't know this, so. And I should, because I've watched Curb a lot.
Same. It's, the toothpick, the whole thing.
Yeah.
Ben Stiller doesn't bring a gift to the party.
Yeah.
15 seconds.
Somebody like Ben Stiller-esque.
5 seconds.
This is really gonna bother me. Fuck.
Time is up.
No. Shit.
Okay, to Aaron and Bridget.
You have a guess? No. Can you repeat it? Yes.
On Curb Your Enthusiasm, Ben Stiller quits Larry David's Broadway show called The Producers. Who replaces him?
Who would replace Ben Stiller? I'm thinking of like someone opposite of him, actually. But I don't know. I've never seen the show. Do we just want to throw out an actor? Sure. Brad Pitt.
10 seconds.
Okay. Sure. Okay. Brad Pitt.
Incorrect. David Schwimmer.
Yes!
Oh, my God. 2 Ross questions in a row.
Oh my God. Wait. Fuck. Damn it.
This is rough.
Oh, I'm so mad at myself. Oh, Matt's going to be so disappointed.
Yeah.
All right. Still 0-0. Question number 3 to Aaron and Bridget. Shout out Hallie from Clemson. Name the movie by the cast. Leighton Meester, Selena Gomez, Corey Monteith, Andy McDowell. Monteith.
Is that from Reynolds? No. Leighton Meester and Selena Gomez are both in that. Oh. And Leighton Meester? Yeah, she's in. That's what I just said. Oh. Guess it then. I don't know. Wait, it was Selena Gomez, Leighton Meester, and who were the others?
Corey Monteith, Andy McDowell. 10 seconds.
I just know the two. They're both in it. I think. I could be so wrong.
5 seconds.
Spring Breakers.
Final answer.
Yeah.
Incorrect.
Is it Monte
Is this
Carlo?
one Monte Carlo? We have two Monte
Yeah,
Carlo
that
questions.
that feels crazy, but I think it's Monte Carlo.
I think it is.
Yeah, let's go Monte Carlo.
Yeah, final answer.
Correct.
Yeah, how did we have two Monte Carlo questions
The other one was
recently?
a movie clip.
The other one was, but it was recent enough.
Yeah, it was.
It's just like a movie
was
that
like
I don't think a
last
lot of
month.
people have
Yeah.
watched. And then people have been talking about it because the clip of Hailey Bieber on the carpet.
Yeah.
Okay, 1-0. Ria and Fran. This question's to them. Shout out Libby and Sophia from Lafayette, Louisiana. In season 2, episode 1 of Hannah Montana, on the first day of high school, Miley receives a text from an unknown sender who threatens to tell the whole school about her secret, in quotations. What is the secret that the unknown sender is referring to?
It's like something so not
15 seconds.
like a big deal. Because isn't that like the whole...
Yeah. Isn't it something like she still like sleeps with her or something, like the stuffed animal or something?
5 seconds.
She sucks her thumb?
Time is up.
Sure.
She sucks her thumb while she's sleeping.
Incorrect. It's Aaron
I
and
don't
Bridget.
know why my brain went there.
I don't know either, but I was going to follow it.
Or do you want to go with the first thing you
I
said?
feel like when she said that like maybe she sleeps with a stuffed animal or something.
Okay, do we want to guess that instead? She still has her stuffed animal?
Yeah, because you said it was season 2, right?
Season 2, episode 1.
Yeah, because season 1 is when she has the crush on him.
Okay, so
10
let's
seconds.
Okay, she still has her stuffed animal, her childhood stuffed animal.
That she sleeps with.
Incorrect, but that's very close. It's that she brought her teddy bear Barry with her to school.
Oh, yeah. Yep.
And it was Rico who.
Right.
It is still 1-0. Ria and Fran. Question number 5 to Aaron and Bridget. Shout out Sarah from Louisville, Kentucky. In Grey's Anatomy, what was the first name of Izzy's love interest who was also a patient awaiting a heart transplant that ultimately died after receiving one?
Denny, final answer.
Correct.
There we go.
Happy 20-year anniversary, by the way.
Yeah, today.
That's crazy. Tied up at 1. Question number 6 to Ria and Fran. Shout out me. In Entourage.
Oh, you threw an Entourage question in there.
Yeah.
Shout out Noah from New York.
I think I went online and got some inspiration, but in Entourage, what talk show did Vinny go on even though Drama had a beef with the
Jimmy
host?
Kimmel.
Jimmy Kimmel. Yeah.
Correct.
Yep. I've been watching Entourage too.
Really?
Same.
Yeah.
2-1, Ria and Fran. Question number 7.
Question didn't even have to leave your mouth.
Although I do really forget so much. Like we're watching right now, and there's so many times where I'm looking at Joe and I was like, I forget, like what happened with that? And then he's like, you just got to keep watching.
I don't forget
always
anything
forget, yeah.
with
I don't know why.
Entourage. I've seen it way too many times.
So many times as well.
2-1, Ria and Fran. Question number 7 to Aaron and Bridget. Shout out John and Ashley from Pittsburgh. Melissa McCarthy plays the villain in what Disney live-action film?
What's their live action?
Everything is leaving my brain. Is she like the evil stepmother in something? What have they remade recently?
Only live action I can think of is like.
Okay, not Lion King.
10 seconds.
That just came out. What else?
Oh, what's that? I can't think of it.
5.
You want to throw something out?
I can't even think. Cinderella. I don't even know.
Time is
I
up.
don't even know. Cinderella.
Incorrect. To Ria and Fran.
Little Mermaid.
Yes.
She's or
Mm-hmm.
Little Mermaid. Final answer.
Correct.
Yep.
All right, 3-1, Ria and Fran. Question number 8 to them. Shout out Sarah from Louisville, Kentucky. In SpongeBob SquarePants, what protects SpongeBob and Patrick from a sea bear attack?
Oh shit.
The bubble? No.
It's like
it's some sort of like spray or
Yeah.
like food.
Yeah.
15
Yeah.
seconds.
I'm envisioning a spray.
Mm-hmm.
5 seconds.
Damn.
Time is up.
Sea bear repellent spray. Final answer.
Incorrect. Aaron
Solid
Bridget.
guess, I think.
To protect themselves, they like draw it in the sand or something. I have no guess for this one. Ryan and Jack are gonna be so upset with us. That's the only thing I can think of. They do that in
10 seconds.
I don't know what they do it for. Do you have a guess? No, I have no guess. So just go with what you think. Because the spray is not even, this could be so wrong.
Time is up.
They draw a circle around themselves in the sand.
Correct.
I was gonna say. As soon as she said that, I went, "Oh, now I see it."
Damn.
All right.
They're gonna be so happy.
3-2.
Our brother and cousin are obsessed with
Oh,
SpongeBob.
that's funny. You're making them proud.
Yeah.
3-2 Ria and Fran. Question number 9 to Aaron and Bridget. Shout out Krista from Midland, Missouri. What were Kyle Richards and Sutton Strat fighting about on Real Housewives of Beverly Hills during Sutton's infamous Name 'Em scene?
This is our weakest point. We
are
said
not housewives
Real
people.
Housewives is going to be our downfall. So okay. What were they fighting about? They were fighting about. Okay, she says name them. So maybe they were fighting about her
15
like spreading rumors maybe about someone. I don't know. Sounds good to me. I have no idea. They were fighting about her spreading rumors about her family.
Incorrect.
Wasn't it about like Erica Jane's show, and they went to Erica Jane's show, and then Sutton left 'cause she was like disgusted what was going on, and then Kyle's like, maybe she's saying like they're concerned about.
Yeah, was it that?
Should we just say they're fighting about Erica Jane's show?
Yeah,
they're fighting about Erica Jane's show.
Is that the Magic Mike dancers?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, that's correct.
All right.
Right? Because because it's Erica Jane goes on stage
She
with
does,
the
with
Magic
Magic
Mike, so
Mikes.
it's not Erica
whole-
Jane's show, but
Yeah,
she
but
goes.
you just say it.
She goes on stage and she's disgusted with what happened at the show.
Yeah, basically the answer is like, her reaction to the Magic Mike, and then it's like you lose your cool in situations too, and then she's like name them.
Yeah.
Chicks in the Office is brought to you by Hey Dude. Wherever life takes you, the Austin Lift is here to elevate every step. These lift shoes are the ultimate blend of versatility, comfort, and a touch of height to enhance your everyday look. Whether you're rocking the classic leather, chic suede, or the cozy fuzzy styles, these shoes are ready to make a statement. They're perfect as a sneaker alternative. They're easy to slip on, effortlessly stylish, and comfortable enough to keep up with your busiest days. Hey Dude is the official comfort shoe of Barstool, and the Austin Lift gives you the support you deserve and the style that you crave. The Hey Dudes are so comfortable. We have them all over the office. People got them on. You've probably seen some, Mooby Smelly doing the commercial there. It's really, really cool to see what they have done with Hey Dude, and you can jump into elevate your style and step confidently into every moment. Don't wait. Lift your look and grab a pair of Austin Lifts at heydude.com.
4-2 Ria and Fran. Question number 10 to them. I'm going to play a movie clip, and you tell me what movie it's from.
God, I love the beach. I just feel so free out here, don't you?
Yeah. I think it's closed though. Oh, it's after 8, so we could come back during operating hours.
Got the whole place to ourselves.
Lots of red flags.
Let's go swimming.
Well, there's no lifeguards.
Perfect. We can go skinny dipping.
It's the Jennifer Lawrence movie.
Yeah.
What's the name of it?
Oh, fuck it.
This is our question,
Yeah,
no?
it is.
Yeah.
It's the Jennifer Lawrence movie.
Yeah. You don't remember?
No, but you're looking at me like I don't remember. You don't remember either. You don't remember either.
15 seconds.
Holy fuck.
Five.
I can't remember.
No something. Is
No,
it no?
it's no
Time
something.
is up. Oh my God. It's Aaron and Bridget.
No hard feelings. Final answer.
Correct.
Fuck.
Yeah.
Damn.
You know, that's something we should probably remember.
Yeah.
Considering
Damn.
how much
We talked about it. Yeah.
It's a great movie.
Damn.
I just, for some reason, the only thing playing in my head was No Strings Attached.
Yeah.
Which is obviously not that movie, but that's like the only thing my brain could come up with.
Yeah.
Okay, 4-3, Ria Fran. Question number 11 to Aaron and Bridget. Shout out Adrian from LA. In Harry Potter, what is the name of the popular inn and pub in Hogsmeade?
This is all her. Oh my god. You got it. The cauldron, the leak. Isn't that a thing? Is that right? I don't know. I watched the first movie. Why can I not think of anything? The leaky cauldron. Yeah. The leaky cauldron. Final answer.
Incorrect.
No.
Ria Fran.
No. It's okay.
In Hogsmeade, it's, fuck.
It's okay.
No, I can't remember either. And I'm picturing it at Universal. I'm standing outside the doors.
Does it have hog in front of it?
No.
5 seconds. Time is up.
Okay, it's not coming to me.
The Three Broomsticks.
3 Broomsticks. Yep.
I wouldn't.
A classic.
Yeah.
All right. 4-3, Ria Fran. Question number 12 to them. Shout out Lexi from Leominster, Massachusetts. In the OC, what is the nickname that Kristen and Sandy give Kristen's dad, Caleb, and Julie?
What? Read that again?
What is the nickname that... Oh, Kirsten and Sandy give Kirsten's dad, Caleb, and Julie. What nickname do they give Caleb and Julie?
No, literally no idea.
No. Is that his parents?
5
No,
seconds.
Caleb is Kirsten's dad, and then Julie is Marissa's mom when they're together.
Right.
Time is up.
I don't know.
Okay, to Aaron and Bridget.
It's like somewhere in my brain, but I'm not coming up with it. I haven't watched this show. It's something negative. Like, go based off that. You said the Wicked. Yeah, but I don't even think that's it.
10 seconds.
I don't know. I can't even throw it, I guess. We don't know. Yeah.
The Gruesome Twosome.
Yeah, okay. I was never getting that.
Still 4-3, Ria Fran. Question number 13 to Aaron and Bridget. Shout out Elizabeth from St. Louis. What kind of company does Gregory's dad own that he wants him to quit teaching to take over in Abbott Elementary?
Abbott. Yeah, it's our question, right?
Yes.
Abbott Elementary. Crap. I only watched the first season in the company. Okay. You got it. Come on. I'm trying to think.
15 seconds.
Like car salesman is coming to my brain, but that's not right. What company does he have?
5 seconds.
I'll just go with that. A car salesman. Dealer. Like a car dealership, yeah.
Incorrect. Ria Fran.
I think he has a landscaping business. That's my guess. Landscaping business. Final answer.
Correct.
Nice.
Because then he does the whole garden at the
Yeah.
school.
Love gardening.
There you go.
All right, 5-3, 2 questions left. Aaron and Bridget are going to have to get these both. But this question is to Ria Fran. Shout out Jenna from Erie, Pennsylvania. Match the Ariana Grande song to the correct album.
Forget it.
God is a Woman, The Way, featuring Mac Miller, One Last Time, and then the albums are Yours Truly, Sweetener, My Everything.
Yours truly, my
Sweetener.
Sweetener.
God is a Woman is Sweetener.
Yeah. And what were the other 2 songs?
The Way and One Last Time.
Okay,
One last time.
So when did Yours Truly come out? And when?
15
What are the
seconds.
names of the albums again?
Yours Truly, Sweetener, and
My Everything.
My
Everything.
Okay, put the one with Mac Miller on My Everything.
Yeah.
And then One Last Time, put it on Yours Truly.
Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah. And
Final
God is
answer.
Home and Sweetener. Yeah.
Incorrect.
Okay. Can you repeat the question?
Yeah. So match the song to the album. The songs are God is a Woman, The Way, One Last Time. The albums are Yours Truly, Sweetener, My Everything.
Okay. We want to stick with God is a Woman on Sweetener, right? Is that what they said? I literally have no idea, but sure. Okay. So
15 seconds.
The Way on. Can you just repeat the albums again?
The albums are Yours Truly, Sweetener, My Everything.
Let's do The Way on Yours Truly. Okay.
30 seconds.
Look what they said basically. Yeah. Okay. So The Way on Yours Truly, right? Okay. God is a Woman on Sweetener. And the other 2. Yeah.
Correct. Yes. Yours Truly was the first.
Switch the
her
ones
first
that
album.
we.
Or one of her.
Yeah,
That was the
yeah.
earliest album of those.
Literally just had to switch them.
I know. I need a visual. I just like pick it out of my brain almost.
Okay, 5-4, Ria and Fran. Final question, a chance to send it to overtime to Erin and Bridget. Shout out Brooke from Kokomo, Indiana. In the second season of The Summer I Turned Pretty, what book is Belly reading in French?
We both watched, right? Yeah, but what book is she reading in French? Okay. French. I can't. I have no like visual. Is it like a regular carrying around? Or like into French. Like what's a popular book that you'll be reading? Okay, that's not bad. That's a book. Yes.
5 seconds.
I cannot think of anything else, so we can go with that. The Notebook. The Notebook.
Incorrect. To Ria
Is
and
it like a
Fran.
book
I don't know
that's
either. Like a classic?
That's like about having like a triangle, a love triangle of some sort?
Oh, I don't know. I have no clue. I don't even have a single guess. Or is it like it's a very popular book. She's just trying to learn French. I don't know.
15 seconds.
Les Mis?
I mean, I don't know. We don't have a guess.
The Hunger Games.
Oh, you know
in
what?
French.
I was actually thinking
in French.
it was a franchise, but I was thinking Harry Potter, and then I was like, it wasn't Harry Potter.
Damn, she's just trying to brush up on her French.
Yeah, exactly.
Interesting. All right, well,
Hunger Games and Friends.
that was a close fight.
It did.
You guys almost came
It
back
did.
there. I thought we were
It
about to go
did.
to overtime.
5-4, Ria and
That was a
Fran.
close fight. Thank you guys so much for playing. You guys still get merch.
Yeah.
So we'll send you guys that. If you send Noah your address and sizes, we'll get that sent to you. And thank you so much. That was a great game.
Awesome. Thank you very much.
Thank you, guys.
Thanks, guys.
Thanks.
Bye.
Bye.
All right, that wraps up today's episode of Chicks in the Office. Thank you so much for watching and listening. We love you guys so very much. And thank you for always supporting the best show on earth.
Ayo.
Let me know, is it sticking yet? Is it sticking? All right, we love you guys, and we'll talk to you on Monday.